Welcome to part 4 of Spider-Man the movie. We continue on with the Cushion's evil plan.
And also, Malcolm had to web swing out of here because he was busy. But who knows? We might see him again in this commentary, or not. We'll see what happens.
Also, this is the second of the demo levels in the PC DVD-ROM version. This is one of the 3 levels you see in the demo version of the PC version. If you manage to get the DVD-ROM of Spider-Man on DVD.
So anyway, this is level 6, right?
Yep, it is level 6.
Yeah, because level 6 is honestly the level where I found my main issue with this video game as a whole, and it's the lack of checkpoints.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the lack of checkpoints in this game really isn't that good at all.
No, because the levels are so long, and when there's not any checkpoints, I'm just like, no, I don't want to do that all fucking over again. Just want to get back to the part I had trouble with, that's all.
I agree.
Well, that's how I felt when playing Super Mario Odyssey's Darker Moon side thing.
Yeah, but like this is actually a problem with a lot of games at the time. Like checkpoints were extremely limited,
Yeah.
And but like, which is why if this game came out on PC, people will say, "Oh, get the PC version because that lets you save state." So that was the thing with Max Payne. Like for example, the checkpoints in the console versions of Max Payne were absolutely relentless, and actually they were just downright unplayable in some cases. But like the PC version was built around you making your own checkpoints. So like
also, and this is actually annoying because goons that have guns in them.
I see.
Yeah, there's these huge open spaces with goons with machine guns, so like you will get shot.
Yeah, and
well, I'm hearing noise from your end.
Yeah, give me a moment.
Okay.
So anyway, and also just realizing it's a sewer level.
Yeah, but unfortunately, it doesn't have a cyborg ninja, if you know what I mean.
I know. I don't. Well, actually, technically, we do have ninjas. The goons are ninjas.
They're not cyborg ninjas.
I know.
Yeah.
I don't see any turtles in here.
Oh.
Yeah, we don't have the turtles either.
But it's in New York, so.
Make it happen. I'm on it.
There's an interesting. How come the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles collaborated with DC, but not Marvel? Since Marvel has New York.
Yeah. What? Yeah, that's a good point. Why didn't they collab with Marvel?
They didn't. Yeah. They should at some point.
I know they need to.
Yeah. So, oh no, there's a flood, and that's no good.
And all you have to do is just find the goon. Oh, it's actually really fun. Like dragging the. Oh, I thought he died. I thought he was gonna be dead. But no, I honestly thought it would have been awesome if he died. If he landed in the electric water and died.
Also, whenever you finally whenever you defeat an enemy, they just anticlimactically disappear, like most video games.
And I had to get that E rating somehow.
True.
Top of your class and cowardly.
Even though this was clearly based off a movie that was PG-13, but whatever. Yeah. In fact, let's talk about that. There's actually one particular scene that my mother would always force me and my siblings to fast forward in the first Spider-Man movie, and it's the kiss scene. You know what scene I'm talking about?
Oh yeah, the upside down kiss scene. And
yeah.
But it was awesome.
It was kind of meh.
I personally didn't really care, but my mother was certainly against it. So yeah.
Well, now you're old enough to watch it, though, right?
More than old enough to watch it. What are you talking about?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, remember, it's PG-13, and Seth's it's 20 or so.
Yeah, Spider-Man 2 was, Spider-Man 2 was PG-13, and I I wasn't even 13 at the time, but I managed to watch it in 2004.
I watched it when I was like 10, maybe. I think either 8. I think 8 or 10. I personally didn't really care about that kiss scene because I knew that I didn't really care because I was still seeing Spider-Man on screen. But whatever.
Yeah, I love.
When it comes to movie ratings and stuff like that, usually I ignore those because they're hardly accurate. Like PG-13 literally just means absolutely nothing, especially nowadays.
Well,
And
what about PG rating? Does PG rating mean
again, it's the same thing. Like anything with like the G, PG, PG-13, they all mean the same thing essentially. Like,
you know?
and when it comes to and that, like, people were saying that, oh, that doesn't mean anything anymore. It didn't really mean much during like 2004 either. So it's like so
Why can't it be like the 80s
Really?
when when the PG rating actually meant something?
and no, even then it wasn't by that much. Like I would still it didn't mean it still didn't mean much at all. Like PG-13 was made during the time during like it was made around when the second Indiana Jones movie came out. And that was only because like there was like cultist themes in that movie, and
Yeah.
even then it was still it was actually even lighter tone than the previous movie, I would say.
Uh-huh.
So it was like when it comes to movie, like people just don't know how to rate a movie or even a game at that matter. So
Oh yeah.
so when it comes to using those as a way to know if the game or this product is like suitable content for your kid is just, it's archaic to say the least.
This is one of those moments in the level where I couldn't. It's like in the third level. It's like in the third level of this game, we have to defeat all those goons and get a key.
A key! I bet there's some treasure hidden around here.
It's always a key. That's the most stereotypical puzzle you can think of for an adventure video game. A key that you need to unlock a door. Like how many video games? Like I'm not just talking about this game either, or The Legend of Zelda, but how many adventure games, action adventure games in general, use keys for doors as puzzles?
Probably because keys open doors in real life.
Well,
Just saying.
Well, how about Home Alone 2, the video game where keys kill you?
Nobody cares about Home Alone.
I mean, thinking about it, in the first
Keys
ever,
also kill. Oh, sorry.
in the
sorry.
first ever like puzzle game, which was simply called Adventure on the Atari, you had to use keys in order to get through certain areas and such. So, yeah.
True.
Like keys also killed enemies in Super Mario Brothers 2 USA.
Yeah.
So,
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
like,
it's-
so like key, like I just thought it was a stupid question because of course you use keys to open doors because that's what's used
Yeah,
to open doors
that
in
is-
real
okay.
life.
Maybe that was a stupid question because all I was trying to say is probably the most common sort of puzzle in video games in general. Just keys used to open doors.
Okay.
That's a lot.
Okay, this level here, the subway station. When I first played through this, when I first played through this level, I hated this level. Specifically,
Oh, yeah.
particularly this part right here, when you have to avoid Shocker's shock blast through every single subway tunnel.
I remember hating this level as well, but it's been a while since I've seen it in action, so maybe I think I just might get reminded.
Yeah, even when I recorded this level, I died multiple times trying to get to this level. Run away, run away!
Holy
That's-
shit, look how much damage it does to you. Alright, you're right. Yeah, fuck this level.
Exactly, the level sucks. You have to rely, and the only way for me to actually it's the only level I could use that the web zip mode.
Ah.
That's the only way I could do in order to like advance through this level.
I see.
And I also had to like get used to the controls of this because at some points when I was playing through the level, some parts of the game where I would just like he would just walk normally and I wouldn't even do anything.
Mhm.
I just don't really get why that is. So I like run.
Yeah, you're on the verge of death already.
I know.
Just three hits and you're dead. Classic video game logic.
Yeah, yeah. In this part though, I hate this part of the level.
No. 3 hits and you're dead isn't classic video game logic.
No.
1 hit and you're dead is classic video game
Oh
logic.
God.
Good point. Good point.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay, I actually see the trick of this level. You're supposed to bait Shocker into one tunnel and then zip in the opposite one.
Exactly.
But I see that you're having trouble doing that because the zip mode is slow and wonky.
It can be. It's a bit finicky at some points.
Mhm.
Yeah, all you have to do is just like you have to like zip away from walks barely to like a subway tunnel, and just like
There's a red spider that you could probably use that could restore all your health.
and that's where I'm gonna get to.
By the way, can't you actually move? Yeah, you can actually move while in the web zip mode.
Yeah, you can.
But you're in such a tight space that it's probably less than ideal.
Mm-hmm.
You see.
So anyway, I'm trying to web zip by that web box, and and by there.
Automatically transition to the next part of the stage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, yeah. And when I first reached that, I was relieved when I saw, yeah, it's done. And I needed healing, desperate healing.
Needed healing. You required healing.
Yes. Yeah.
And this is why you always have at least one healer in Overwatch, because screw your fun. You need to heal me. You need to heal me, please.
Must need healing. Must need healing.
Yeah, it's like that one song that I saw like several years ago. I think it was called like "Play as Mercy" or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Also, the way you get combos in this game is not by experience or anything like most action games should be, in my opinion.
Yeah.
It's by finding those gold spider tokens. That's how you get new combos in this game, which I'm not exactly a fan of. I mean, it's not terrible. I mean, if I look up a guide, I can find all of them, but
If you look up a guide, you can find all of them.
There actually is a Spider-Man guide for this.
Yeah, but but you need to look up a guide rather than figure it out yourself. Which is just
in other
bad.
words, cheat. In other words,
cheating. So like I am in full agreement with Seth. It is a really dumb method of character customization. Like you mentioned that there's a gold spider in like level 3 that you can only get if you're
undetected.
Yeah, if you're undetected.
It's cool that you have optional moves that are hidden behind difficult walls like that, but to have it be the only method of getting like moves by collecting these things that show up in the stage temporarily in some cases, or behind a really difficult challenge you only have one try to get is rather poor to say the least, because you can't really control your own level progression.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see your point.
Like it incorporates exploration as a method, but it's not a very good way of doing it.
So anyway, we just beat up the Cushion or Shocker.
Thanks, Shocker. Give my regards.
But I will say I do like the Cushion much better. Because it looked more adorable if it were a pin cushion.
He was so in love with his body pillow that he decided to become the pillow.
I hope Pillow Man is one of the new Robot Masters for Mega Man 11.
Yeah. So anyway, that was part 4. Tune in next time when we get to see another villain. I think we mentioned Vulture. So let's see what happens. See you then.